Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered several Vprisoner levels, so in this part, I'll be doing my 5th Wily challenge run. This time, I'll be going through a long Wily fortress on the normal difficulty setting. That means 20 levels in a series with 60 starting lives. We even have a unique Wily fortress design that I haven't seen before. First up is Man Mega Man 5 by TTTTT. Of course, as this is a Wily challenge run, the levels chosen here will range in quality from being extremely bad to extremely good. Not to mention that the difficulty of the stages will range from being extremely easy to extremely difficult. The level lengths as well will vary a lot. So for this first stage, we have a recreation of Waveman's stage. I'm surprised that the Tachyons, aka the moving maces, aren't used here. I suppose this stage was made before the Tachyons were added to this engine. That's probably it. And instead of the jet bike segment, we have this oil cider segment. In fact, the original stage's length has been cut in half because we don't have to fight the mini-boss, the giant octopus. Instead of facing Waveman here, we instead fight Nightman. It was an okay remix/recreation of Waveman's stage, although it could be done a bit better now that the Tachyons are part of the engine. Let's hope that, unlike the 4th Wily challenge run, this doesn't abruptly end with a hard engine crash. If it does, that'll be the end of this video. Cutman to Incompetent Boogaloo. I'm hoping to get a minimal number of challenge/Kaizo levels. Getting them won't be as bad in this run because I have 60 starting lives, but still, I want to avoid losing too many lives. Depending on how long this run takes, I may split up this episode into 2 parts. Also, as this is a Wily challenge run, for most of the stages I won't seriously evaluate them, like I do with the Vprisoner level parts and the most popular Q parts. Unless the level does something really good or really bad, or I like the level a lot. This stage looks like it's a recreation of Woodman's level. Recreation slash Megamix or Remix. Not sure why the level designer didn't use the Dr. Wily nameplate on the top left. Here we face Cutman. Well, I tried jumping there, didn't work. That's what the title was referring to. Cutman can easily fall down this hole, and I did too due to an engine issue. 2 down, 18 left to go. I just wish there was a way to fast forward through this introductory segment. Third up is Mega Mario 3 1-1 by Arcangel, a recreation of the first level from Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. The rush jet here is the substitute for the Tanuki suit. The Topswim is the replacement for the stomping abilities. The Mega Buster is the replacement for the Fire Flower, and the Rush Jet is of course the Tanuki suit, all available from this level. Very short. I wonder where that teleporter leads up to, or connects to or from. Fourth up is La Longue Traversee. Oh no, this is gonna be one of those longer stages I see. At least 70 to 80 screens long. I wish on this loading screen it showed how long the level is, in terms of screen count. Other level types that I don't want to get in this run are Metroidvania levels, or marathon stages. If you get enough of those in a row, your Wily Challenge run can easily go over 2 to 3 hours. Links up back over here. It's actually a bottomless pit. I'm gonna skip this stage because I don't want to go through a long level. I'll still list it under the description. If this was a viewer-submitted level, I would have gone through it normally. But for the sake of time, I'll sacrifice a life. After all, I have a huge stockpile. Metal Man's Teletrap. So do we have telefragging Yoko blocks here? It really looks like there's a secret to the left. Let's go for the E&M tanks. Well, that was the wrong teleporter. Should have known. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. A very short level, but at least it went somewhere. It's one of these racing levels, I see. Failed that. For a second there I thought it'd be a bit easier, but nope. I just need to reach the energy element. That's the 4th level done, or the 5th level. I also wish on the introductory screen it explicitly gave a number of how many levels I completed. It does show the levels, or at least the fortress progress, on the 2nd screen. So we're on the 5th level now. We had a longer title, something related to Flame Mammoth from Mega Man X. I think this is a recreation of the conveyor belt segment from the initial part of the stage. Although made a lot easier because there are no instant death crushers anymore. Sure, let's use an E-Tank. This would be so much easier if I was going through it as Mega Man, because I could more easily kill them. For a second there, I thought the upper route was a secondary path, leading to an E or M tank. That was very short. Force damage, don't like that. There's also the fact that Magnet Man doesn't take double damage. Certainly a neat boss fight, just a bit risky. Five down, 15 left to go. So far, keeping a good pace. I haven't lost too many lives yet. 6th up is Napalm Spark Aley 2 by Blue Tornado. Aley or Aley. Based off the title, is this going to be a fusion of Napalm Man and Sparkman stages? This stage is using Sparkman's theme, after all. Sparkman's musical track. Whenever I see these gaps, I always think there's going to be an up and down enemy. Of course, Sparkman platforms. Thankfully I have Charge Kick. Thank you, level designer. Not to mention the Flash Stopper. Definitely felt like a fusion between Napalm Man and Sparkman stages. More on the Sparkman side in terms of gimmicks though. His weakness makes this a pushover. Six down, 14 left to go. Many of these stages are just there. At least in the previous two Wily Challenge runs, I had some levels, or at least 2 or 3 stages that were at the very least decent. 7th up is Mega Man Redemption, The Underdog. We have infinite usage of the Magnet Missile. We immediately face off against Cutman too. This is going to be a slight problem. Especially with the jumping physics. Not really jumping physics, but the control scheme. I may need to use an E-Tank here. Phew, I didn't need to use an E-Tank here. If the Magnet Missile could rise upwards faster, it'd be better. This could have been a lot worse if the Magnet Missile had a limited amount of special weapon energy here, as I've routinely complained throughout this LP that the Magnet Missile doesn't deal enough damage per its ammo capacity. 8 up is Rainbow Dash and the Power Wings by CoffeeStation. Huh, is this going to be a reference to Mega Pony? Or is this some reference to some fan art, fan fiction, fan video, or other fan work? ring platforms. Not to mention the dropping enemies. The coil platforms are introduced better here. That was a fall of fate there. There should have been a better indicator there that I was supposed to fall to the left. How do I even reach that anyway? Did I overlook a special weapon or utility? Well, that's the end of this stage. I don't know what the power rings had to do with this. Maybe the coil and ring platforms, that's it? He's weak against his own special weapon, so he isn't as bad. This fight could have gone a lot worse if it only dealt normal damage to him. Again? Well, I'm skipping this stage. Back in my fourth run, it was more risky to skip stages because I had a limited selection of lives, but here, I can spend them. From what I've heard, it's usually bad RNG when this happens. 9th actual level is Fortress Up, Hard, Down, Normal. Up, hard, down, normal. So let's take the lower route. Though, in a future patch, I'd like it so that if for some reason the random number generation returns the same level that you just completed, re-roll the random selection so you actually get a different stage. As I mentioned, I'm taking the Ether route. Don't want to risk losing extra lives. If I was covering this level in a Viewers Made Levels part, I go through the stage twice. If somehow this level repeats, I'll take the upper route as well. Can't reach them. Completely failed that slide. Oh hey, would you look at that, another free E-tank. 2 of them. Should I go for the bottom one? Sure. I was holding up there. It even links up over here. That's nice. So this is the Forest Rush Jet segment. I was trying to recover there, but for some reason I did not land in time. That was my fault, mostly. See, that wasn't too bad. Oh, we've 5 Metal Man over here. If I took the hard mode version of the stage, I'd face him on the left side, where it'd be more difficult as well. This was an okay level. Certainly felt more deliberately made in comparison with the previous level, but a bit messy. I do like how it has two separate routes depending on what difficulty setting you want. You want the easy mode, take the lower route. You want the harder mode, take the upper route. 9 down, 11 left to go. Topswim, Aquatic Flight Academy, Kaizo 101. Oh no, I may need to skip past this level. I see what they're going for, too. At least I think I see what they're going for. This may take a few attempts, though. Ah, rats. Well, I'm dead. I'll be skipping past this level because I don't know how many more attempts this is gonna take. If I had an infinite number of lives, I would have tried and completed this. I most likely could because the difficulty so far isn't too bad. Then again, it may explode in terms of difficulty. Space Drop by Tiger Jazz 78. Even if I skip a level, I'll list out its details in the description below, in case you want to play through that level. It does fit with a title called Space Drop though. We're now on ground level. Hopefully missing the firestorm isn't too bad. That was my fault. That was on screen before I fell. That was a fast level. He's completely immune against the ring boomerangs, so that's not a good sign. So in order to complete the stage, you do need the firestorm. That's a minus for this level, because if you don't go for it, you can easily get soft locked. I'll still go for completing the stage fully, as it's not that difficult. Not the firestorm, the atomic fire. My bad. Let's see how this fight goes this time. Very easily. That's 10 levels down, 10 left to go. And I only skipped 2 levels in the process. Well, technically 3, but I did so because that was a repeated stage. Awesome by Fireman64. No chance of Yoku Blocks telegraphing me in this screen. That was the odd one out. Should have waited there. That was a very easy stage. A nice way to start up the 11th level. Versus Ninja Master Valley by Great Man. I was holding right, of course. That always seems to happen. That was my fault entirely. This time I'll wait. So I need to take Tent over there to bounce off of. Like such. Almost made it, if not for that atomic robot. That's usually what happens with those types of enemies. That's the spirit. Did that follow me from the left screen? I was probably just seeing things. I'm gonna try damage boosting here. No checkpoints, and now a Yoku Block segment. I thought I was on top of it. Guess not. I'm skipping the stage because I foresee that I'm gonna lose at least 10 to 15 more lives. It's too difficult. As I said before with the 2 other skip stages, I would have completed them normally had this not been the Wily Challenge mode. Techlab by WinterKiwi. I may even make a special episode for all of the levels that I skipped in the Wily Challenge mode, where I'll try completing them. That seems like an interesting idea. Or at least try completing them, depending on how difficult they are. I'm thankful though that this is normal mode. If this was hard mode, it'd be more risky trying to skip these levels. Fairly easy little level. Easy quick kill. Thirteenth up is Bubblefest by SuperJustinBros. It's just a battle arena. A more difficult battle arena because I can't jump as high. I have plenty of V-Tanks left, so might as well spend it on this stage, an easy one, a almost freebie. Just imagine going through this long of a Wily Fortress and a Mega Man fan game, or an official game. Dragon Disciples Guild Part 8 Journey to the Guildmaster. The 8th level in a series, so hopefully I'm not missing some context. I pressed jump over there. Engine issues. They always rear their ugly heads in every one of these parts, some more than others. It's still possible to get the key from the right side, it's just more difficult and precise. Taking some inspiration from Heatman, I see. With some variation, of course. Wonder what the tree keys will be used for, though. What I really want right now is a large weapon pickup. Or fail completely there because I thought another crash lift was coming. I hate it when these crash lifts are desynced, especially off-screen. Is there even a crash lift over there? I need it in order to make it to that junk block. At last we have one. 2 of them. We do need all 4 keys, even though one of them is optional, I think. So that isn't the best level design. We immediately end the stage here, so maybe this was the alternate optional route, whereas the right route was the mandatory one. Perhaps that's it. I think this is the 15th level, but I lost track. Oh, I thought that was a bottomless pit, so I was waiting for some footholders to come by. But nope, it always went downwards here. It seems that this stage has several routes. And at that stage, I wonder how you access that boss door. Or was that just for show? Five left to go, I guess. Cliff Tops by Vprisoner. Another stage focusing on special weapons. Let's take the upper route. It's just for an M tank, so... let's get it. And fail completely. Let's not get it, it's not necessary. Out of the 16 or 15 stages I played so far, this is on the better side. Feels less abrupt. Completely missed everything. Full restocking of all our special weapons, primarily the Silver Tomahawk. I'll take these over the challenge levels. One of the main difficulties of these longer modes is the endurance factor. How long can you survive for before your energy levels go down enough that you make more and more mistakes? Super Sidesroller Level 1 by Yay and a series of letters and numbers. A walk in the park. I noticed something. If I walk face first into an enemy and then use the atomic fire, it deals a lot more damage. Mainly because not only does the fireball hit the enemy, the atomic fire shield hits the enemy as well. It's similar to the double hit bug of the block dropper, as well as the triple hit bug with the treble boost. Kaizo mini boss battle and something else. I keep thinking that the horizontal boss doors lead to traps. But they don't. Fairman with a series of 10 beak cohorts. He's clipping into the ceiling and then escaping from the left side of the screen. I think there are 3 or 4 levels left, but I lost track, which is why I wish there was an on-screen counter, like in Mario Maker. World Museum Mega Man and Bass by Ivor Robotnik. Didn't I play a stage like this several months back? I remember playing one of these levels back in one of the most popular Q episodes. Nope, definitely don't remember playing this one. This is different. We get dropped off at the museum from that vehicle. Until the Toad range segments get added, this section is always going to be a lot easier. Then again, you can sort of replicate the range segments by using the Fan Fiends, as well as the Yafus. These sections are also a lot less annoying with the omission of the moles. On to the submarine. I wonder why the Road Museum keeps this giant submarine. Here it's a bit easier because the submarine doesn't bob up and down. That should be it. Originally, we'd be facing the Green Devil here, so what do we have as a substitute? Toadman. That empty series of hallways is where the cutscene would take place. Two left to go. I'm really thankful that none of the levels so far have crashed the game. Then again, I have a few levels left to go, so I probably shouldn't be saying that yet. Oh good, it actually has an indicator what is the last level now. Crashing Cosmos. Let's hope that this stage doesn't crash. I don't want to invoke Murphy's Law. Welp, I don't know how that happened. Good checkpoint placement. Now we have a spike segment. And again, somehow I fall off. The interactions with these crash lifts. The checkpoint placement is on the more generous side, so it isn't too bad. Additionally, this is the final level in this run, so I can afford to play a bit more risky. Thank you greatly for the checkpoint. Thank you, surprise enemy. This stage is quickly becoming less tolerable. Nevertheless, we can finally fight Crashman. That middle part of the stage was where a difficulty spike occurred, which is why it lost my fun. That's it. That should be the end of the Longue Wily Fortress. This was certainly an experience. Although I'll say that none of the stages in this run were as good as Az's stage back in the 4th run. Thank you. Now let's scroll through all the 20 levels I covered here, the ones that I didn't skip. I wish this actually showed which levels I skipped. Why did this stage get such a negative score? It wasn't that bad, it didn't feel like a Kaizo level at all. I know levels get negative scores from time to time, but not a ridiculous negative 60, unless they were degraded or they had a really big thing that I missed or overlooked. Nonetheless, that's the end of Longue Fortress. The next Wily challenge run I'll do is probably going to be a medium hard one, because long ones are rather arduous to do, so the next one I'll probably do for Longue Fortress will be on stream. I probably won't split this off into 2 episodes, but it'll be an extended one. So in the next part, I'll be covering several more viewer submitted levels. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!